The market is hot and you have been wanting to prepare your home for sale. So what upgrades should you avoid before putting your home on the market? Hi, I'm John Quinn with RE/MAX Experts. If you're preparing your home for sale, avoid these things that will generally cost more than they'll return you. But before I get started, if you're planning on doing these upgrades because you want to enjoy these upgrades and you're going to live there for a while, then by all means do them. Enjoy your home, enjoy the upgrades. The first thing you want to avoid is adding in expensive nail-down hardwood floors. If you already have hardwood floors and you want to refinish them because they're old and worn out, or maybe you want to have a different stain on the floor, please go ahead and do it and make that happen. Shop around and find a good vendor to professionally refinish the floors. Now, on the other hand, if you're just wanting to put in hardwood floors, you may want to put the brakes on that. The cost to install brand new hardwood floors is generally far exceeds the amount that you're going to get on return. Another thing to avoid doing is adding crown molding, especially if you're adding crown molding to bedrooms and hallways. You're not going to get the same return on your investment. Same thing if you're adding wainscoting. If you add wainscoting, you're not really going to get a return on that investment. They look really nice, but from a return on investment perspective, those things don't increase value much at all, so you may not want to do that. If you are a wood carpenter by trade and you can add your own crown molding or wainscoting just for the cost of lumber, you may break even if it's a minimal project. Now, accent walls are another thing to avoid. Again, they can be very beautiful, but they're not going to give you a return. I've seen some owners absolutely create some stunning rooms with accent walls. Those were generally done for the enjoyment of the home and not for resale. So instead of spending your money on those things, spend it somewhere else. Spend it on things like the kitchen and the bathroom upgrades that are not too expensive, or a fresh coat of paint, especially the interior paint, then exterior paint, and spend some time on the landscaping. Those are high return value items. The last thing you want to avoid when you're preparing your home for sale is replacing the furnace or the water heater or even the air conditioning, if they work. I want to make sure of the important distinction here. If those units are working well, replacing them does not increase the value of the property. At the same time, if any of those units are run down or they're absolutely on their last leg, it's important to get them replaced. Just know that those repairs aren't going to add value to your bottom line. It would be a lot more helpful to take that money and invest it into buying a new kitchen appliances if those things are out of date. Now, if you have the budget and you have the time and money to spend and you plan to stay for a while, go ahead and do what makes you feel good and enjoy your home. I hope you found this information useful. If you ever need to speak to me, you can call me at 901-591-8100.